Any man that is close to VDM, ask the man question. Sir, what's your relationship with him? Why are you flying on private jet? Why not they go another country?
Come on, body, Joe, come on, body, oh yeah, come on, body. Time don't reach where God go use basket, fish water to disgrace bucket. You say this woman also. Now to hear some people for head so that they will get sense. You get why? My people are saying, I can't give this very moment now. I say make I can't tell now good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time where they take watch me, where they hear me from. If I first time for this channel, do us one favor. Like, subscribe, share, put your comment in the comment section and do it to hit the notification button because slow mode activated right now. They say they go talk goes code free. They say that VDM be the problem of their problem. No, my people. When they say the best answer to a fulefu, to a mumology, to a man that is not capable, a man that is a decimal point, a man that has failed himself, failed his generation, has been adopted. Hey. D0, finally, oh, Presido don't talk. Finally, oh, VDM talk. My people, I say as it be like this, make you don't come be like say, I dey cap, I say I take caprison. They say a word is enough for the wise. Wisdom, they say, is profitable to direct. When people they talk say, why VDM don't leave the substance called the pursue shadow? He come beat in chest. Now me talk everything we talk for that podcast. Now me talk make it bring lawyer. If you carry 1 billion, come slam. Instead of you to come out and beg VDM, because since this guy collect 100 million from Don Jazzy, Baba no gree rest, he grow grey head the next day. Because of the reason, what's so special about VDM that Don Jazzy will give him 100 million? Make I no divert, make I no digress. Now, when I go hear wetin happen, how VDM take reply this guy. So when I talk say VDM too, they talk anyhow, I want to hey. How VDM take reply this guy? More MU now you call him. D0 now mumu they call you right now. Make una hear from President. Make you don't be like say shoot bed, mama fly. Make una hear.
You said you are married. Is this your first marriage or your second marriage?
Second marriage.
Okay, so what happened to your first marriage?
It ended, obviously. It's everywhere on the internet.
Why did it end if cheating is not a big deal?
I didn't cheat.
So, but she cheated was a big deal for you?
Can we not talk about that?
No.
I obviously not going to talk about that.
Okay.
Definitely is my private life. I'm not going to talk about it. Definitely.
Well, that's not fair because you talk about other people's private life.
Because
it's in the up and down. Who bring and come outside?
It's your own the close.
All those mumu where they go when they do podcasts, where they use do clickbait. Show now they see the way he intelligently take comment himself. But una they go use una as clickbait. Come put stigma for una body. In go use sense ask una question for podcast. Use sense get some information from now. Use una do clickbait. Now you watch this one. They asked him about his ex-wife and who cheated and who no cheats. You know, they can't ask him about the wife, about his divorce. He can say it's his private life that does not want to talk about it. Then the lady said, but you talk about other people's private life. Then he said, now they won't talk about their own now. Do you understand? So most of now they go there now be the moment they use do clickbait. Meanwhile, Baba go draw una come. Use una do clickbait, then cash out millions. Because YouTube pays them very well. YouTube pays them very well. And guess what? You stay with the stigma. Go back to all the people where we say they don't trend for that podcast. Now then they with the stigma, nothing concern. Apart from that talker girl where they carry convey on their business. Because that one okay. She go to talk about how she want to sleep with married men, how she go take leak married man yash and all those things. Then the moment they do say go they do as if you don't know waiting, they get the talk. Meanwhile, now all of them plan them. Go say, oh really? Wow. And his favorite phrase. That nonsense phrase. Well, I know about 3 guys in this industry. I don't want to call name. They are true. Husband material. I don't want call name. Husband material. Okay. Boom. They put you there on a clickbait. Cash out. Now, I say Honest Bunch don't go release one statement. See, the organ of that thing will go release that thing. I pity you. Now, out of respect, where somebody, one of my guys doesn't know you. Normally, if I download the one where they tell me about you say go wrong. You just say they do mouths, they keep quiet. You know how many people G's they my hand from they do? Because how on earth do somebody go on the podcast and when they leave the podcast, you're talking about them to other people? Fine, you talk to me about them, right? Since me I keep quiet. Imagine other people when go don't tell, when go they look those guests in a very funny type of way. No, take Verydarkman out of it. Imagine some other people when go don't tell, when go they say, so now so this person be. It's crazy. The guests are not safe. The guests are not safe. Well, I don't watch out. I won't see the next person who won't go to the podcast. Like I said, 80% of the guests who don't go to that podcast. You get one way yellow get where come there, that come they talk daddy. And they do go la big. This one bola, you don't go there. You don't go there. Most of the guests, it's an opportunity. Come, knock you, yeah, enter. Or I will give you opportunity. That's what it's all about. Nothing more. You don't ever see again. Check that podcast. Have you ever seen one day when they did that podcast and they talk about, say, okay, the tariff, MTN tariff don't go up. What are the people going to do? Let's put pressure from our podcast so that MTN will do something good. You don't ever hear them say, okay, yes, what is the government doing today? Let's talk about it. Let's bring somebody that can put pressure on the government. Like the primary schools are failing. The secondary schools are failing. A lot of communities don't have waters in Nigeria. You don't ever hear them sit down. They'll just bring one mumu. Come. That one now go, if you say, okay, if you go to the podcast, it go popular. If you reach the podcast and he talk one thing, he go trend, he go popular. Mumu no, say, okay, yes. As you talk that thing, now they are this thing, they go. Meanwhile, some of you are supposed to be getting paid for going on all those podcasts. It's not you that is getting popular. Don't deceive yourself. You go on those podcasts, you're not getting nothing. Now them the gain. They go use you, put stigma for your body. You go. Well, I'm watching for the next person that will be on Honors One podcast. I'm really curious. But like I said, the only person that you bring at the talker gear, but if that one name, they don't want to say market as usual. It's normal. Then everybody will say, okay, yeah. But that's what it is. You go and learn. You will learn. Don't play.